Favor, away!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another Critscast production. Tonight, we're going to be watching the Respawn League Season 9 lower page playoffs game of the Premier Division. It's going to be a miserable night for one of these two teams because the loser is going to go home in 4th place with a participation badge only.
It's going to be devastating.
These rosters, they are... It's a mix of players. You've got some players that have been around for quite a long time, you know, players like Turris, Bonk It Up 123, and Bird on the Rascal side, but also people like Eternal, I know, and, you know, Connor on the side of Nuclear S. They've all been around for a while. And on the maps that we are going to be seeing tonight, it is going to be a bit of a mix on whether the experience is going to matter or not. We're starting off, as some people may have already noticed, on Product. The second map will be Badwater Pro V12, and if we do need a decider, it is going to be Vigil. Payload maps are now played as ABBA, so it is best of 3 halves within the payload. And if you are feeling oh so generous, you can support Critscast either with merch or through Patreon.
I think we're seeing a ready up from both teams.
Yeah, we do have them both live in the first map of the Respawn League Season 9 lower page playoffs. Rascals versus Nuclear Rats. Yeah, again, just in case anyone forgot, it is going to be Rascals on the red team, Nuclear Rats on the blue team, and we have this first mid underway. Let's have a look at Bonk, like you were going to say before the pause.
Very conservative rollouts, no demos going sky high. They decided to walk up, spam's been traded out, Tal sniped down.
Yeah, first pick by Brady from the bats position. Centaur, he's going to look to make his way through house to get the pick, but Brady's actually dropped down immediately. Centaur's dropped and bodged the stab, and I think he will get found eventually. Magnets on him, and actually, Centaur will not burn, lives on 1 HP. Watch for the spy here. They may think he's dead. Ino does find him though, and Centaur will die as Brady falls. That's a pick class for each team, as it looks like Rascals, they are starting to pressure the point here. Tokos very far forward. Connor and Meth both low though. Meth is out for blood though, getting in the sightline of Tokos, but Connor drops to an engineer.
Oh, you hate to see it. Uncle Dane style. Not even with the mini, from the actual shotty. Jesus.
That is... I didn't see where it happened. I think it was in secret, but that is not the way that Rats were looking to start this game, as... Yeah, they don't even get the force no play onto Tokos yet, but Ginger Charmer is setting up for something. We'll need to get past Tal though. And it looks like he has maybe done it for now. We've just seen where the pause came through. Looks like actually 2 players disconnected. Both demos actually disconnected, so that
a gentleman's
works
agreement, yeah.
Yeah,
it looks like. Yeah, I mean, I saw Meth idling on Cliff, so I think that's probably what caused the pause.
Yeah, good old mum turned the microwave on and my Wi-Fi turned off, so he's back in the server now.
The infamous. Yeah, such a passive hold from the side of Rats. They're like all the way perched behind their point while on the side of Rascals. Oh, we see a bomb coming in here from Doc. Very passive bomb is going to get caught out by Turris. It's going to get caught out by Aussie instead. The blue aggression coming onto point. I want to see if they're going to trade Ubers here. Tokos is like eating so much spam in his corner with Bird protecting him.
And Harrison going down there is really going to stunt any aggression trying to come forward, but you've actually got Aussie and Centaur both making a play on the Brady. Flo did go down, actually Doc kills Centaur. Both spies down, but the Ubers are being traded out on point, but with 3 players down for the side of Nuclear Rats now, Bonk's just going to take the solo Uber, walk forward, and actually, Nuclear Rats, they got the cap in there, but it's just going to go immediately back in favour of Rascals, and they only had 1 spawner, but 2 now with Sexy Turtle cratering himself. But yeah,
speaking of Sexy Turtle, he was the silent assassin. He wrangled like Core and Meth all the way down to the point where they had to like use their Uber first, and that spelled the end of the Uber trade as we say that Meth taken down by a headshot from Flo,
who actually follows up with the body shot on the Brady as well. The sniper fight in this game, it's one that really interests me because Brady's been around for a while, but this is, I believe, one of his first seasons on Sniper. I don't think it is his first. He may have played it a while ago. But recently, this is his first season on Sniper at this level of team. And Flo is someone who, before this season, I'd actually never heard of. But they've been impressing me every time I see their games played. And it looks like with Flo right now, he's positioning himself on Cliff, does get the kill onto Spurkle and does damage to help his team get the kill onto Magnet and Ino, stopping that Nuclear Rat's aggression onto the point and keeping them above that 2-minute 45 mark, as Rascals themselves only 15 seconds left on the clock here for this first round.
Oh, big bomb from Ozzy. It gets the force out onto Core. Is he going to live?
No.
Surely he doesn't live. He's alive
No
on
way.
Cliff on 3 HP.
Okay.
Tokos, such a late use in retaliation, but Magnet doing a really good job of defending the Uber. Turtle with the Wrangler. That's going to be a recurring thing this whole round. Jesus Christ. He's just raining hellfire down onto the point here.
He's doing more damage than the heavy can against him, and he gets the kill under Brady. Does most of the damage onto the heavy for Bonk, and Taurus to clean that up.
Doc with a huge bomb walks in, drops the red comet, but it's not going to matter. The remaining flank players on the side of Rascals just cleaning it up in the end. Turris, Aussie, and Turtle.
Oh, actually, they've got enough time. Taurus is very low. Spurkle is not getting towards the point. They've just managed to stop the bleeding enough to secure that first round. Nearly flawless, but there were signs there that Rats might be able to come back into us. Rascals were leaving the point mostly unguarded.
Yeah, I think Rascals are just being so good at shutting down the pick classes. Like Eternal and Ginger Charmer, they're both talented like pick class players, but yeah, they haven't really been able to get too much awareness on the side of Rascals.
Oh my god, Doc was so far in onto Tokos, got Tokos to below 20 health, but does get cleaned up for it and gets nothing on his end. And Meth actually went down as well, but the fact that Tokos has had to back up should mean that the side of Nuclear Rats can get this mid, but with only their heavy capping right now, they may make me eat my words. No, don't cap it.
Oh, Bonk getting taken out at the tail end of that fight by Eternal. That's going to signify the establishment of the blue hold here as we see Rats just swarming on the
look
point.
at Eternal's positioning. He gets sent. No way, was that a shot onto the mid? I think Centaur just ate that shot for Tokos.
It was all planned. It was all planned.
Oh, I just saw the line, but I didn't see the POV. But look, Brady there opening it up. Flo, though, doing more for his team, getting the drop onto Call before he can get his Uber off. And Tokos is going to walk forward with the Uber. They'll get some picks, but no presence onto the point as of yet. And they're just taking it slowly here.
Yeah, the coordination on the side of Rascal's far too strong. I mean, Doc tried to go in for a bomb, but he just got terminated. Aerially denied by the combination of Tal and Turris. They're just going to be establishing their hold forward. Bonk aggressing on the left. Cliff is going to back up. As we see, a very dominant hold from the side of Rascals here.
Yeah, and I like the aggression they have on the flank with Aussie coming around with Sexy Turtle. And actually, Aussie just jumped around house and then left Sexy Turtle left to lose the one-on-one against Ino. So a bit of an interesting play there by Aussie, as it would have been a 2v1 if he stayed. And they probably could have killed him, and now actually Ino, left alive there, will kill Centaur after Brady dies to him. But actually Ginger Charmer retaliates, Flo down on the back line as well, and Ginger Charmer left untouched, gets a bonk as well, and causes enough of a distraction for Tal to die. So that's half of the combo down, and Tokov's forced to use his Uber here. Connor does not have his yet, but there'll be absolutely no pressure onto him. They drop the heavy...
So many people! Ginger Charmer secures the ending frag onto Tokos.
That's just 3 frags.
He gets bonk as well.
Hello?
Face stabbed by Ginger Charmer.
What? That's 4 kills in a row. He should have died after each kill. 100%. Should have been hunted down after each kill, but 4 in a row will get the point back in favor of Nuclear Rats before the time you can go back in favor of Rascals. So this might be the kind of the groove that we're finding for Rascals here. Centaur, though, looking to break Rats' groove here. Uncloaking on Cliff has not been found just yet. But, this is such coordination. They get another drop on the core! Oh, buddy.
Jesus Christ. It's not even a good day at the office today, yeah. Ginger Charmer in again. Ginger Charmer gets caught. Try and go for that retaliation frag onto Tokos.
I wouldn't mind if Meth just bombed it. Oh, he gets the... Oh, no, the pipe. That is disgusting.
He just puts on his Mario hat and he became a plumber, connecting those pipes. He just shot it over the wall and got to Cos. You hate to see it.
You do hate to see it. As a med player, I felt that one. Just the one pipe out of nowhere catches you, and you're done. But that does even things up here quite a lot, with actually Connor ending up on uber advantage. Centaur will get the kill onto Brady, retaliating for the other spy pick onto Bonk it up by Ginger Charmer.
Such good aggression from Neff on the right. Yeah, they're going to be able to take that point. Neff's just shutting down the right-hand side so well. He just walks in and gets the cause again. I didn't even...
But no, core goes down. Core goes down at the same time. What happened?
Oh, that was looking so good, and Neff, just a one-man army, is going to finally be able to retaliate. Oh, he doesn't even get out, Flo! Gets the retreating pick onto him at the base of cliff.
In all of that, Centaur got the stab onto Core. Neither med in this round is just having a good one. Obviously, I'd say Core's definitely copping it worse, having 2 drops in this round, I believe. But neither med's having a great time living, and when it comes to situations like this, we can see here time's practically even, only 13 seconds separating these teams. Centaur, though, looking to extend the lead for his own team, getting behind Spurkle, does get the kill, gets on the Brady as well, is in a 1-on-1 against Core, and does not get the stab or the revolver. Core will have to leave while his team tries to retake the presence on the point here. They get the kill onto Taurus, and look at Ginger Charmer here, he's getting in secret. Sexy Turtle has not found him yet, neither is Bird. He's coming up, but does get found by Flo as he uncloaks, and will die. Any hope right now has been shut down for kills onto Tokos, but with both teams even on the Uber, the cap does not get cleaned up yet. I know, standing around the cap, not on it. Doc jumps on it with Spurkle to finish it up. And with both teams coming up on their Uber right now, this fight is going to massively determine how the round goes. And Centaur, Ginger Charmer, they're both setting up here. Which spy's going to get the play? It's Centaur! Another drop!
The double pick. He was in the perfect spot, perched up on the little, like, secret area. As we say that Ginger retaliating and getting Tokos in exchange.
Okay. I actually dislike the fact that Rascals capped that right away, because now they don't have a heal advantage or a sniper, and Rat's got both of them in that spawn wave, so they're going to have a bit of a window where they do not have heals on the point. Doesn't matter when Centaur comes in and kills Brady, though, equalizes things completely. With 7 seconds left on the clock here, Rats, they need to get forward right now onto the point. Doc, big jump in, lands behind the heavy, doesn't get seen, but does not get a lot of damage. Bird has his number, and it's just going to be the hit scan class of Tal and Taurus, the double T combo with the Wrangler from Sexy Turtle just cleaning up the point here. And that'll be a second very close round for Rascals.
Yeah, just as we're about to ship in the pick classes, Ginger and Centaur are going huge for their respective teams. Consecutive combo plays after consecutive combo plays. I think this round is probably going to be at like the same level of closeness as the last one, to be honest. So yeah, I want to see how it pans out.
Yeah, definitely. Doc botching his jump, so they're not going to have that soldier aggression just yet. It does come in now. Actually, that's the delay works. He lands right on Tokos. 2 rockets, he's dead. But they lose Met on the side of... Oh, it doesn't matter. Bonks down as well. Flo, Bird, all falling on the side of Rascals. Taurus as well. And that's actually a really convincing mid here. Hold as Aussie and Centaur. May make me eat my words. Aussie down, Centaur not in position for a pick. I feel safe saying now that that was a convincing Rats mid.
Yeah, I was about to hold my mic there with the Aussie coming in for the bomb. I thought we were going to see a bit of a Doc moment with Bird looking at Doc, but just not managing to secure the reflex to save to cause at the start of that round.
Yeah, and we have Rats now in a very aggressive position, but Core does surf back and does get dropped by the double sack wave, bonk it up. I think that was 2 stickies on his feet.
And I know that Turtle likes to kind of flex his DM a lot. Like if the flank is open, he'll try like exploit it as best he can. He's got the shoddy DM for it, as we see an unpause.
Yeah, we do. Brady going down to Centaur, like I said, easy free sniper pick. Centaur will get out untouched. Actually does catch a few bullets as we go into another pause.
Whereas Ginger has been the one getting like the chain stabs, but I think Ginger's been running the knife, so it's like kind of the knives are being used for the opposite reasons that they were intended for.
Yeah, it definitely does feel a bit strange. I personally... like when I play, I love it when spies run the big earner because it just means they have less health, so it's easier for Spurkle to Frontier Justice one-shot Centaur as he goes for the kill onto Meth, which is what just happened. Yeah, Spurkle throwing out some more crits. I know does go down to the side of the bonk it up sticky. As, yeah, it looks like they pretty much just let the Rascals take the point here. Spurkle, Harrison both going down, so we'll have a little bit of downtime here. Although I say that, Ginger Charmer coming in, but a nice bonk a little bit, but nothing else really.
Yeah, like there was just too much play around for Rascals to push in there. I mean, it was just like Meth and Harrison to try hold the point. Centaur gets a pick onto Eternal. That's going to open it up for the side of Rascals to push in.
Oh, Doc tried for something sneaky, but copped a pipe and a reflect rocket. And it's even Uber's right now, but we do have... Oh, never mind. Not even Uber. Flo dropped Connor. Tal does die. Float dies as well. But Magnet tries for something on the Tokos. Does a bit of afterburn. But it will make enough space for his team to cap the point, I think. Yeah, they will cap it and keep the time just in their favor. And... oh no! Tokos disconnected in that pause. No, when Tokos had the mouse problems, he disconnected. They lost that full Uber.
Oh no, there's not even a gentleman's agreement like there is in Sixes where you can go out and get swords. It's just
because it's time. Rats have the point.
Bad luck, I guess. Yeah, it's gone all the way back down 23%. It's about to be 0. Ano chased that frag really hard, but Turtle there to back up Tokos.
Yeah, and Ad swinging back in favor of Rascals, kind of dying, along with the Sniper Spy Scout following, and I think that is probably going to be point going back in favor. You've got a lot of the Tomislav spam coming out here. And the Wrangled Mini, both in the same spot. That's a lot of HP across both of those two, but the rockets from Aussie will deal a lot of damage to both of them. But you've got Doc coming in, puts Tokos so low. Someone needs to follow this up, but they haven't been able to find Tokos in the back line. Bonk and Tokos both getting out with such low health, but that does mean that Rats have been able to keep the point. And it's going to set Ginger Charmer up here.
I was waiting for the back of my chair for Ginger to come out with a pistol shot onto Tokos, but as we say that, yeah, Jesus, Tokos going sky high.
It's a short one, thankfully, on pause, and Rascals will clean up the point slowly. Bonk standing on it. Sorry, my HUD is broken, so I can't see if they actually ended up capping that or not, but you have the aggression coming across the point from the side of Nuclear Rats. As, let's see, Tokos going down to the big bomb from Doc right as I come back in. I see that Centaur, though, rubs against Connor's back while he is invisible. And we may be seeing the first round from the side of Nuclear Rats here. Med just spawning, no heals here. Connor doesn't have Uber yet, but it won't matter. He hasn't really been using them. Bonk does go down, so that's a lot of the aggression coming out on Rascals going down. Tal as well. Half the combo down, a lot of area denial. Aussie coming in. Connor's not the pick you need here, Aussie. I respect the hunt for the stats, but you could have shot like 3 players there and done a lot of damage. And that will be Nuclear Rats' first round, 1-2 on product.
Yeah, Aussie had the potential to go huge there. Everyone was so hurt, and he was in such a good spot, but he decides to shoot the rock and knock the frag onto Cause. We see, yeah, the prediction. It's coming true. Hope maybe it's going to be a 3-1, but we'll have to see.
Oh, let's see. No midi, and Bonk will crate. Actually, no, he didn't crate it. Bonk will live, but he died to his own rollers. Doesn't matter when Nuclear Rats just die. Bird's running the back burner now.
Oh, it's really one of those strategies. Yeah, they do love to run this like gimmick, like go forward and sack like strategy on product, and yeah, it just came out in force. This mid.
I need to see what secondary is Bird running. Is she still on? She's on the thermal thruster. I thought I saw it.
Jetpacking in. On the back burner as well. Wow, playing around that dispenser. That's the god tier combo there.
Yeah, that is pretty good. Denied the first attempt by Ginger Charmer, and Doc did have to veer away from the bomb. But Ginger Charmer does find Flow in the 1v1. Taurus is there to help clean it up though. As Meth does die to the successful revolver spam by Centaur. So just all in all in favour of Rascals here. Doc, Spurkle, Harris and all falling Brady as well. I know as well, Magnet makes it 7-6 I can count. And they only lose their Scout Soldier for that.
Yeah, Jesus, Taurus with a perfect flank there, but Core with the like huge Uber advantage here on 100%. Flo's locking off this door so well. He body shot Meth, bought a bit of time. It's not going to matter that much in the grand scheme of things. But yeah, that was very risky for the Rats combo to walk out that door there.
Yeah, and we'll see both spies in position again. Centaur does fall, and Ginger Charmer does get the kill onto Bonk it up, and does actually get out because Bonk was so far alone there. Uber does get used out very aggressively by the side of Rats, but doesn't matter because Rascals are even more passive. Although with Tokos out here alone with his heavy, does meet with his scout and soldier now, and actually Tao's going to get very aggressive here. Oh, caught with their pants down as Magnet on the point, the heavy as well. Harrison does have to go back and eat a sandwich, but this trade post-Uber fight does actually end up, I would say, in favor of Rats for now. Have to be careful of Flo though. Where is he? I hear the headshots ringing out. He's within his combo. Looking for the kills, does get Harrison to clean up his 5 kill streak. But we see Meth, he wants to take this forward. He doesn't care about the sniper. He's, played in Prem against more scary snipers than Flo. We'll see what he can do, and he's going to create enough of a distraction for Ginger Charmer to get in behind again. And Meth does keep his life. Ginger Charmer getting the kill onto Flo. I think from Rats here, we do need to see a bit of a quick retake of the point with these even-oogles.
Yeah, I mean, Bonk did such a good job of blocking off Meth there, and yeah, Meth got so low, he needed to back up, and that really allowed Rascals to take the points. We see such an aggressive trade. Core milks it to perfection, saves his demo man from dying. As we see, yeah, Rats are just going to cap up the point here. They're going to get it. Tokos alone, Doc with the bomb. Terrorist, the guardian angel to save his medic.
I think he was 1-digit health on Tokos, or
no, like I'm
very
talking,
low tens.
That's like some Deus Ex Machina. Like Doc had the rocket launcher inside, Terrorist jumps in, blocks the rocket, saves his medic.
That is so lucky for the side of Rascals, because that would have just opened up this round completely. The time difference is only a minute, which isn't that much in the grand scheme of things. Normally when you do win an Uber fight, you're going to be capping the point for about a minute. And with the side of Rats needing 2 more minutes to bring this to an even map, that would have been exactly what they wanted, but instead they're going to have Brady going down to Flo. They will kill Centaur, who I believe also going for the same frag. But Meth here, he realizes how tough of a position his team's in, getting close on that Uber, does want to get the heals up, but the spam rockets from Aussie will do all of the damage, get the kill, and they've lost 4 on the side of Rats here, but they need to get moving. They take the Pyro solo Uber. Tokos, though, does just get his Uber in time, does get flashed around a bit, but this is going to be round, I'm calling it now, for the side of Rascals, as a prediction comes through. 3-1. Man, looking at these logs, I mean, it's... In terms of, like, the actual numbers between the DM classes, from what I'm having a look at here, Bonk is a big standout, 463 damage a minute compared to Meth's 384, but for it to be that close in a 3-1 is not that bad. Omni does return, so that will be Doc back to the bench, Meth back on his soldier, and Omni, the main caller of Nuclear Rats, coming back in on Demo Man. Yeah. As we do have the ready up coming in. We're going to have Nuclear Rats on the defense, the red team to start us off on their map pick, and Reckless Rascals, they're just Rascals now, on the side of the offense for this first half of Badwater. This is a best of 3 for Badwater, first map in the best of 3 of the game. I'm thinking this could even go in favor of Nuclear Rats. But going into Badwater, it would have been a disaster if Mev had to main call. Just because he's not really a Highlander player or a main caller. At least from what I've played with him, he's definitely not the main caller type, especially like Omni is. It would have been shoes that are far too big to fill. So the fact that Omni does come back here, and the fact that it is 3 halves potentially of Badwater that we could see, this is a best of 3 series, with the first map going to Rascals being Asheville, which we just finished, and Badwater, the second map of the best of 3, is also a best of 3. So it's the first to win 3 rounds of Badwater will win this map. of the lower page playoffs game. Again, Respawn League Season 9 Premier Division. Winner goes to the third place game to play Blue Pandas, and the loser gets eliminated in fourth. Nothing special, no placement badge. And while we do have a little bit of downtime, I will say, if you do want to catch the VOD of this game afterwards, you can actually subscribe to the Critscast Twitch channel. And if you've got Twitch Prime, you can subscribe for free for a month, and you can just look at the VODs. They, do eventually get up on YouTube, but if you want to see them right away with all of our lovely casting, very little editing to my knowledge right off the bat if you are watching the VODs, you can see everything raw as if it was live. So if you've got Twitch Prime, drop it. I'm watching chat, so I'll know if you don't.
Jesus Christ, really dropping that admin X authority here on people. I was about to say, huge shout out to Meth. I'm taking credit for this. My team were the ones who theorized the reserve shooter on Soldier to defend on red. It's so good for anti-sacks. I want to see how that comes into play.
Yeah, well, so I've seen some players... I've seen a bit of a return of the reserve shooter lately, as we do a bird just getting skyboxed immediately, and then it's all 4 players dumpstered. And and Flow.
But Spurkle's in the Shadow Realm. He just walked off on, he had his wrench out and he just ran off cliff. I think he's just timed out, if I'm not wrong. Yeah.
Oh, that maybe what the pause was for? Is he still AFK?
Oh, he just left the game. So yeah, I think the pause is gonna come out there.
Yeah, so this will be where it was. But I think they're actually sacking for core right now. They don't drop him. Touch wood, they don't drop him. They've just given permission to pause, so it'll be the pause happening here. But what's going to happen? Are they going to try to hold here? Because they have really shut down the offense of Rascals. But they need to rebuild everything.
Yeah, but I mean, we say that, but the cart is so far forward. He's still pressing the issue. Tur is still on the cart down below, just being such a little nuisance for Red to deal with.
Yeah, and you've got Meth watching it now. Spurkle is not committing to first, which is definitely the right call. Ginger Charmer does help clean things up on the card here, and they're going to take the Uber trade. Bonk actually gets knocked down to the low ground. Tokos as well. Tal as well. Bird follows on her own accord. And that's actually really good with the Ubers going in favor there of Nuclear Rat. They may opt... They do lose Brady on the defense here. They need to back out now. Core, you need to ditch your heavy, ditch your demo, get through that shutter door, and do not get caught by Sexy Turtle here on the cart. Go through the shutter. He gets punched on the cart by Sexy Turtle.
The gunslinger, surely not.
No, you had everything you ever needed. Now they only have a gun and no combo, and this gun is about to go down. You've got the whole combo coming down. Is Bonk just going to jump in? Bonk's just jumping in. He wants in. He's going to put all the stickies on the gun, search for Spurkle as well, put the stickies on the teleporter, get Ginger Charmer and Harrison, and then he's going to drop down, get healed, and they're going to have second point in maybe 40 seconds.
He lived the whole time. Bonk had the level 3 on him. Aussie with the perfect follow-up frag onto the gun, and Bonk gets out on 20 HP after destroying the teleporter and dropping down on the floor.
Oh no. The engineer disconnecting. That is just... I mentioned on product, doesn't matter if your engineer disconnect. On Badwater, it is the exact opposite. You would almost rather your medic disconnect with Faluba than your engineer on a first hold on a payload map.
It wasn't even a gentleman's agreement or anything, because these are all timed, of course, but it's actually forced Spurkle to play different. And I noticed that he ran the Eureka effect, but now he's been forced to run the Jag. Because all that matters is time. It's not about safety or convenience, which is what the Eureka effect offers you. So it's had to alter his playstyle according to his net, which kind of sucks.
Yeah, definitely. Which I guess this is one of the upsides of the best of 3. It might be why we haven't seen the gentleman's agreement come out. Because if this was a best of 1 and I was Rats, I'd be calling for a restart. But we do have a second attempt coming up for either team here, whichever one does lose. The Ubers, though, coming out into trade. Pyro of Magnet getting the better end of it, forcing the side of Rascals around the corner again. Meth looking for something to clean up, does Crater on his way around, catching that serve. Oh, bonk it up so low! Ginger Charmer's not there, though, with the revolver, so We'll see a bit more stalemating, a bit more waiting. Ino's going to come behind onto the heavy, will clean up that kill. As more trading, Flo kills Brady, Ginger Charmer does die, Tal and Taurus also dying while they're trying to push that cart forward while both teams are looking to build Uber. Core, though, very, very low, does get seen by Centaur, who will try and go for something. Centaur opts for the kill on the engineer, though, but it won't matter too much. Connor is forced to go into the open back towards Centaur. Centaur gets one butter knife onto him and does not get the cleanup. It will be Bonk who does. But this is just hectic right now. So little health on the side of Rascal. And with the spawn doors to play with on the side of Rats, health is going to favor them in this very scrappy fight that's going to prolong the Rascals' offense.
Full Uber charge from the side of Tokos. I'd really like to see him go map room or something, drop with the demo and the heavy. Oh, but they're just going to go in. Chapman Uber, hybrid Chapman Uber with Tal and Taurus. Taurus is spending all his time shooting the Fist of Steel heavy. They're not really getting much ground with it, but they are getting picks with it. Their pick class and the flank class is coming in clutch.
Yeah, that was a very interesting move. I think the only reason it worked is because half of Nuclear Rats was dead. I think that's probably the reason they wanted to do it, was just get in, don't run any risks, and just get players on the cart and move forward. That's what they've done. Omni left alone. That'll be a 5-minute 21 push. Now,
Pretty good, if I'm being honest, yeah.
yeah, if I was Rascals, I'd be saying, awesome, this is wonderful. 5 minutes 21, this will be the easiest hold of our lives. I have a bit of a history on Badwater games that I've casted. This 5-minute 21 is the longest Badwater offense I've seen in the past 2 seasons of games I've cast.
The other thing I was about to say is that they don't really have any good excuses for that, because Spurkle was down the entire time, so they pretty much never had to consider the gun at all.
Yeah, and I think 5 minutes 21 is a great time. It's just that every Badwater offense I've seen has just had something go terribly wrong for the defense. So I'm waiting to see either if that gets broken now, or how Nuclear Rats can manage to break this. Because that'll be a miracle. If they can break this, they're not going to be in a great mental state right now. They really had that defense, and it just got taken away from them. So we'll see how they go on the doors open.
Yeah, we don't really see much. Aussie on the Conqueror, very interesting choice. Prioritizing safety above all else. I like it. Ginger gets the opening pick onto Flo. That's going to open up his med to walk up the left-hand side and take a trade. Sen with the pistol doesn't get the pick onto Eternal. Is going to run back into spawn as we just see cart pressure here from the side of
Mess on the direct hit. I like this, but he's okay. He forced the sexy turtle to move the gun back, and that's actually going to work more in his favor because now he can just take Cliff along with his sniper and heavy. As the Uber trade, Core does get forced quite early. Does get around the corner though with his demo man, but Core is completely isolated. This Uber has gone completely bust, but they do get the use out on Tokos, so it is worth it at the end of the day. But with Brady, Omni, Ino all going down, Spurkle's the only one to pressure the cart, and the moment he gets on it, we will be seeing Aussie and Bonk both start pressuring. Taurus kills Meth with the Rap Assassin? Not the bleed, the ball.
Like the 15 damage ball.
Yeah.
Jeez, yeah.
Caught one to the face and dies, and who's Centaur gonna kill? No one. Magnet will find him on the rock. Does catch a headshot from Flo though, and it's gonna be Omni falling along with Ginger Charmer, who was trying to get a pick. And this offense, on the side of Rats, they do need to start moving fairly soon. They have a few seconds until it does reach the point where it is just impossible. So we'll see what happens. Ino does realize this, does get forward and tap the cart so it doesn't go back, and we'll wait for Meth to come forward and meet him. And we'll see what they can do. Nice direct from Meth to knock Aussie off of his post and takes the post from him, but Meth gets surfed all the way to the second point and doesn't even get to flank. Flo turns around, catches the headshot onto him. But with Sexy Turtle going down, Connor very close to Uber, so he can't drop, but he is bleeding.
I mean, Ginger got the pick on Turtle, and I think that was the,
Ginger!
I was about to say he gets the exiting pick onto Flo, but yeah, the pick onto Sexy Turtle eliminated the gun from the hold of Rascals, and that's what allowed Blue Team to push up here. 2 minutes and 58 seconds. It's going to have to be like 3 consecutive wipes back to back. Omni going on the back door, but they've got the ad.
They have the
huge.
full ad. Yeah, and they're taking roof. Bonk will get caught here.
They might have a chance.
And
they're
just going straight in.
Oh, this is good. They're in a really good spot to aggress.
They haven't used.
Pick down the heavy. Flo. Oh no, Flo, that was the minute he needed to make the magic happen. He had a god angle on every combo player.
Does get the force. Aussie jumped in with the conch. So the extra move speed just making it that much harder. Omni jumps in, huge bomb, all the way around the house to get some aggression for it. He knows he needs to do it. But Taurus, force of nature, puts it in Omni's face and pulls the trigger. He is done for. Obviously Omni died and it's not good, but I feel like he did have to make that play. They needed something from that Uber. So I don't hate the fact that he did jump in very aggressively with the end. They do get the kill onto Sexy Turtle, and the gun is sapped. So there's no gun. Ginger Charmer is staying alive here, does catch the final rocket from Aussie. So they'll lose the presence of the spy, but Omni will spawn before Sexy Turtle. And they have a chance here. By the time Omni gets there, they'll be very close to Uber, 1:30. It is definitely pushable. And Omni knows that they need to get this moving, but he can't peek before his own Uber. They need to use this Uber through the door. And they've got it. They're going straight in. Let's see how this goes. Pyro Demo Uber for both teams. It looks like Bird getting the majority of the Rascals Uber, though Omni most of his own. And the only kill that the Nuclear Rats get is Scout, Soldier, and Spy. And that's not what you need.
Aussie and Centaur were in such a good spot at the end to clean up onto Core on the low ground. They're just eating all the world spam on the low ground, and yeah, that's going to stunt the blue push. Save but a miracle. I think this round is going to go in the favor of Rascals. 46 seconds. I think if Rascals just sat and spawned, maybe they could get it, but no, I just don't think it's happening. They're getting the right picks. Yeah, Sexy Turtle's gun so dominant. Omni doing his best to spam on the low ground. Yeah, it's just not happening. Ginger Charmer nearly with the jump stab from the 3 circular pillar things onto Turtle. He had the knife raise, but couldn't get that pick. That might have been a saving grace, but yeah, 17 seconds. I think we're going to be seeing the next round here.
Yeah, and I will be really interested to see how the second round goes. Because obviously, Nuclear Rat's first hold was so good. The only reason they lost that hold is because their engineer disconnected. You know, even the Uber trade that happened, Rascal's Uber was god-awful. Within the first 3 seconds of the Uber, they were all on low ground and got absolutely nothing. They lost an Uber trade, to just Ubers. They didn't have to deal with a gun, they just had an even trade there, and they lost it very convincingly. So I'm interested to see if maybe they'll learn from that, and even with the gun, they'll just come out and roll it in equally as fast a time. Like the engineer falling on that first point, or I say disconnecting on that first point, just kind of set everything in line for it to be a really bad defense.
Yeah, Rascals played that perfectly, when they were defending. They knew that what would buy them time was distance. They sat so far back, they had a gun, they had the Uber. Yeah, it was just not going to happen. Omni having to go for those god plays to instigate something. So yeah, just a series of unfortunate events and perfect capitalization from Rascals to hold that one out.
Yeah, we'll see. What are we running? We've got Meth on the direct hit again. So I don't think we'll be seeing a huge sack attempt. Maybe try and get Ginger Charmer in on it at this point. But we'll see what happens. Have we got anything different? Sexy Turtle putting his gun in the same spot. We'll see if Meth jumping with the direct hit can push that back again. Because I feel like bringing it back there was not necessary. It was full health. Meth could only shoot 2 rockets at a time and was getting punished heavily for it. So doors opening. Let's see how this goes. Flo taking a different angle this time. Will not get the kill onto Brady, just the body shot. So his position will get found out very early.
Omni Sky High, Omni Sky High, Omni shut down.
Magnet also Sky High shut down. Meth didn't reach Sky High, and I think we'll get cleaned up by Taurus. Yes, he will.
Sorry, I was just tripping there. I looked at Core's Medigun and I thought he had a crit creep for a second. I was like, Jesus, the ambition, but no. Stop standing plays.
Giving me dazed PTSD right there. The crits on not payload offense.
Nothing really much happening here from the side of Rats. I think they're just trying to get any pick, like any pick at all, while they go for a sack. I mean, Meth literally taken down.
They get those.
They get the force. They get the force. The dispenser armor not enough to save Tokos from the damage.
Yeah, okay. I like that. Core still in spawn, is starting to move out now, is very safe. They actually did kill Centaur, so because it's Badwater, the sniper lines onto where the medic is playing is really bad. But Omni is jumping the gun a little early here, gets actually knocked around. Magnet is not there to deny the stickies, and Magnet's the aggressive one in the zoo, but Omni's all the way back. Magnet will die to the Wrangle gun, and Omni's sent all the way back to spawn. Connor chasing him, and Brady will go down to Flo at the end of that all, but Flo does get found by Ginger Charmer in the rocks alone, and Ginger Charmer does get knocked around by Taurus, but will not find anything there.
Yeah, I mean, Omni trying to make the magic happen from the low ground. Sen takes him down. Meth trying to get the gun is going to get pressured out by the I was going to say fan of war. Force of nature from Taurus. Yeah. Blue aggression being stunted. Core eats a pipe. Like, Bonk just piped him when he walked around the corner. That's going to stunt, again, the aggression from Blue. They need to be making the magic happen here. Are they going to be taking a trade? I mean, like, Omni's perched up in the right spot. I think they probably are going to be looking to walk forward here.
Well, not yet. Core's only got 59% Uber. So they don't want to take anything yet. They do still have time. You don't just want to be taking bites here without your Uber, because otherwise you're just going to get put into a situation where, like, Bonk has Core trapped here, and Core is bleeding. Taurus is walking forward, does not get the kill onto him, but like that's scary. If Bonk sticks around for a few more seconds there, they just lose their medic before he gets Uber, and then you're down at sub 1 minute when you're making your next Uber push.
Yeah, Harrison, I think he has a Sanger. Like, he doesn't even have the Sanger. He has the banana. So Core's health, he manages to squeak out by a bee's dick. But Bird, yeah, this is just all over. M2 too strong. Harrison trying to come in with like a post Uber heavy, but it's not enough. Bonk in such a commanding position takes out the combo. Harrison and Omni, and yeah, this is going to be another successful defense for the side of Nuclear Rats. For the side of Rascals.
Rascals, yeah.
These RA names, get out of here.
Tell me about it. At least neither team has the has another team's tag. Nuclear Rats used to tag up as NR, and I'd just be calling them Nerd Rage midcast. I'm like, no, this is Australia.
They even made a comeback as well as a side point. Yeah, we see the right side aggression being tried. It's like got somewhat success. I mean, they've got a bit of ground, but Red are holding it so well. Turtle, TPN's gone up alive in spite of the DH. Omni getting taken out. That's going to stunt the push so badly. Yeah. And what's this? Red have just decided to retreat. I don't know what happened.
Oh, they lost Tokos. They lost Tokos.
Oh.
Omni actually got him. Okay, I respect that. But look, this first time is going to be terrible. What, this is going to be like a 4.5? 5? No way. Okay. Gets the spawn camp. I like that. It's a 4-minute time first, which is terrible.
Oh, Aussie in such a good spot. Didn't follow up on the damage. I think he got Core up, like popped him up for one rocket, couldn't finish it off for the second. As we see the Rascals defense crumbling here. They didn't get a good hold on the roof or anything on second. They're just going to be backing out. They lost so many players. Oh my god. They didn't even have Turtle up.
Yeah. See, that time for the first 2 points feels like I'm watching like old Badwater, like the original Badwater. That wouldn't be a bad time for normal Badwater. 425 for the first 2 points. But on Pro, I feel like the first 2 points are just kind of given up really easily. And just the 4 minute, it was a 4-minute 2 first hold, so it took them 23 seconds because they spawn camped the medic. I'll see how they can go on third here, abusing the Uber advantage and coming in, but Core, he needs to be careful. He's very low, and Centaur is right here on him. He's the last one to leave on his own team. But will get out to safety. Tokos now netting himself a 60% Uber advantage, with Meth going down, and it's going to be increased. Bonk and Bonk and Taurus going forward to claim that kill up. as Tokos is coming up on his Uber, and we have just a bit of chain feeding on the sides of Nuclear Rats. Some casual chain feeding on a Friday night.
Yeah, Tokos went down really low there. I think he had the dispenser to back him up, but no one was there. He got down to like 70 or 60, but yeah, like he just had enough cover from Turtles buildings and the corner. It's going to see him coming up with the Uber advantage. Badwater defense, not a time to use your Uber ad, maybe if you're ambitious. I mean, you don't even need to. Sexy Turtles gun takes down Omni. They're getting so many frags. Yeah, the flank aggression is completely blunted by the side of rascals.
Yeah, we saw Brady try to go for something heroic there. I appreciate it, you know, just swing on the sniper, see if it hit. If it does, awesome. If not, ah well. It beats kind of standing around and doing nothing. But Rascals, they are actually getting very aggressive here. This is not the time to do it. Core is coming up on his Uber, and they should know that. Centaur does have eyes on the medic. And they would have just heard that call as well. No masking happening here, and they do back up the moment that happened. So, we'll see how they take this. It looks like they might be going map room.
Yeah, the Ubers did even out there. Very conservative and expected play from the side of Rascals not to use their Uber advantage on red. They've actually... Oh, yeah, they really do look to be dropping down from map room on the side of Rats, Omni, and Magnet looking to drop down. But Magnet... Flo gets a pick onto... It gets a headshot onto Magnet. Completely stunts the Uber distribution. No. Oh no, as we see, yeah, the complete cleanup from the side of Rascals. Good shot there from Flo.
And that gun just did nothing. They couldn't get in range. They just had Bird and the level 3 gun by Sexy Turtle.
Well,
pushing them in the corner.
The problem was that they kind of were going to always lose the Uber charge length and air blast battle, because like Magnet was he got headshot before he dropped down, so he kind of needed a bit more of the Uber to distribute. He distributed on him. Ginger tries to get the pick. Oh, but
Connor
again,
died. Look at where that medic, like the medigun is on the point, like on 3rd point. He shouldn't be there. I don't know why he's there.
Just out in the open. That's so far extended to the left. Jesus.
That is, yeah, like that's an angle I'd be expecting like my sniper to pick maybe. You know, like the engineer was there setting up the gun. Centaur does come in and take the ammo, but no one notices it. And he's setting up for a pick onto Omni here, and he should find it. Very free kill, and it's right next to the door. He'll get out.
Yeah, Bonk doing such a good job of hitting the triple sync stickies to shut down this choke. It is so lethal. 200 damage at the blink of an eye. Magnet's going to finally come in to try air blast some of that damage, but Bonk, is he going to make the magic happen again with this just random pipe onto the 3rd point to kill Core? I don't think
Omni
so,
might get... Damn, nice arrow from Connor to keep Omni alive as I'm being taken away by the hiccups. Magnet does fall, Taurus, kind of a retaliation frag there by Brady, but again, it's just Nuclear Rats. They need to find something here, and with Centaur, again, he's going to have free pickings over whatever he wants, and he doesn't even need to go for the sniper. Instead, he'll whip one stab on Omni, and it doesn't matter because Bonk comes in, pipes, and drops Connor. Oh,
the eternal tale, no pun intended. The second coming of the Bonk pipes. Pipe Jesus. That's what they call Banny, and he's making a return. Reincarnated through Bonk. His kill streak finally ended. Aussie, no!
Oh
my god.
Core's health is so low. Okay, he's waiting for the...
Yeah, Aussie, like Magnet doing such a good job of protecting his medic against Aussie. He's getting levitated like some sort of trampoline. Kid on the trampoline, yeah. As we see, yeah, the Red Uber gets forced out here. Chapman style, solo on the heavy. They're not going to really get much out of it. We see Meth with a huge bomb. Doesn't get any picks off the back of that though.
Does open up the pick on the Bonk though. I know they're supporting him, so that will be A+, but well, Bonk's down for another 8 seconds. Uber will be up soon. They are getting aggressive. They only have the gun to deal with now, and
Harrison! Huge flank play from Harrison. As we say that, Core again on 99. So close yet so far. I mean, it was a backstab, so I mean 0 is probably as good as 100, but Meds going down in retaliation. Amazing play from Harrison to come flank Tomislav Heavy from the spiral staircase to take out Tokos, but all for naught. Centaur with the retaliation frag.
Damn, they were right about to take that Uber in. If Centaur was a second late there, the Uber would have been used by Core. They were just waiting for it to jump over that rail and meet with their heavy. But lo and behold, it won't happen. Ginger Charmer does come in, get the kill onto Bird. So that'll be good. But right now, Connor's health is so abysmal that he just needs to sit inside a dispenser to get health. Because his heavy does not have a sandwich. Centaur's here watching Connor not sit in the dispenser and is just waiting for something to happen as Connor's back has just been chilling the entire time. Centaur coming in.
No, Centaur. Oh, no, they knew. They could smell him like 4th time, 5th time lucky. Yeah, so many picks going down on the side. Flow!
Oh, I thought that was Sexy Turtle. Dear God, he peaked with the Crypt Frontier Justice, but Flo did take that kill from him. But he gets enough there. I was just about to say that Rascals are looking out of this round, and they just come back and Uber from their spawn.
Jeez, Flo coming out. He just walked out the door and just said no. The red defense lives another minute.
Okay, Taurus tried to fight Harrison in the fist fight, and I thought Harrison was going to lose it. That was close because Harrison is running the Fist of Steel, and he was on about half health, so it was a reasonably even game.
But what's this? So many good picks on the side of Rascals here. They're going to take it forward. The opening pick was onto Tokos there. Aussie trying to come with a salvage bomb. What on earth is he doing? Bonk trying to go sky high. Gets destroyed for his efforts. 12 minutes and 6 seconds. It's literally like 3 times about the time that Rascals set. So yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, Rascals, last time they pushed it in 5:21. They have 12:06 to do it now. Fingers crossed that Spurkle does not disconnect or get dropped. But even then, even with an engineer, unless they just hold them on first, it's not looking great. 12:06 is a really bad time on any version of Badwater. So, I've seen worse. I've seen worse from better teams. So I'm not counting them out, but man, is it going to be a miracle if this does go to a third. And Rascals, they just need to play. They can honestly play safe on the offense.
Yeah, I mean, Rascals' sack waves are lethal. They usually get Bird on the jetpack, but Bird's not on the jet. Oh,
I think she is.
Bird is on the jet. Oh, okay, just off at the last minute. Yeah, they do have lethal sacks. Aussie and Bong are very competent jumpers in all respects. So yeah, Omni with the anti-air trap. I want to see how successful the sack wave is going to be.
They did get shut down completely last time. All 4 players in the sack got killed in the blink of an eye, but they're bringing the sack from below this time. Aussie immediately shut down Bird as well. Bonk knocked down, but the Uber did get forced onto Connor. He did catch a sticky there, and the dispenser armor did break. So while Rascals lost pretty much their entire team, they got the force out, and that's literally all they needed to do. They did something a little different, 2 players sacking from through tunnel, because they had no one watching it. So that's, you know, one of the just safe things that they can do to get themselves into this game. They have plenty of time.
Oh my god, Tokos nearly just walked onto 2 stickies, like just about to walk into the wall and then stopped. Stickies found out. They're going to push up the hill with this full Uber advantage. The gun's really far back from the side of Spurkle. Very smart play. Really means that they're going to have to, like, Bonk's going to have to pressure a lot of time. Yeah! Oh, but Magnet in such a good spot. Air blasted, Bonk back.
Okay, you see, this is where they succeeded before, and Brady will not get... Oh, the final rocket from Aussie. So close.
Good job from Sexy Turtle. Oh, but yeah, this is going to be the end of the Rascals hold. So many picks onto the Angie, onto the Medic.
Oh, I don't know if it was caught on camera, but Magnet reflected with the last sticky that Bonk shot at that shutter door would have killed Core. That was so close, and then Magnet sacrificing himself for Core to cross to the safe side. as Bonk, he doesn't want to play safe. He's getting in and trying to two-pipe the medic. Centaur goes for something as well. Omni will get the Uber used on him, actually. They do use here, and they actually have an advantage. But what will they be able to get from it? The answer is fuck all.
I mean, that was looking really promising. Not Omni. Ainu came in for the flank, but I think it was just 1 second too late. 1 second too early, sorry, because he just cleaned up whilst Red were using the Uber, braiding an air shot onto Bonk.
That was a nasty wombo combo right there, but I feel like Nuclear Rats, they may have overstayed their welcome here. They do lose Brady as they're backing up. They only have a level 1 gun, and it's not even close to being built yet. Spurkle's had to drop down for the full ammo, and Centaur could have got the gun right there, but instead he just decides to wait for the engineer. Wait, I was so focused on what happened there, I didn't just notice the entire of Rats die, because I didn't think it was plausible.
Yeah, I think that's over. Like, I don't know what happened to Spurkle there. Like, he just decided to walk in and to try shotgun down the 260 health Bonk to no avail. Yeah, there's so many dead on the side of Rats. I think this is going to be spelling the end. Save a miracle.
A miracle. I think even with the miracle for Rats, Rascals might win.
No.
I think like they need some Disney magic right there. Like,
they get 2 picks. Centaur trying to be the little gremlin with the Enforcer. Turris pressuring Omni really far back with a fan.
This is just... It's slowed down a little bit, but I mean, we say it's slowed down, it's 8 minutes 30, they have to push it, and they're in the driving seat. Oh, hello,
their prayers have been answered. The 2 opening picks onto Tal and Centaur. Off the back of that, they managed to take out Tokos. They're going to be able to establish a hold. Spurkle's up in 1. A bit of Jag action is going to get a level 3 off in no time. And they're sitting on a 75 Uber ad. Really making us eat our words here. The hold lives on.
It does for now. That is one miracle. I feel like we're maybe 2 or 3 more away from Disney magic. So we'll see what happens here. Uber advantage is in favor of Nuclear Rat, but with Omni going down, we might see some aggressive play to try and get the force out, and Bonk, he wants to make it happen. They'll get the dispenser. The gun is very low and will go down. And now you've got Core in a corner. What's he gonna do? Frags falling in the favor of the Rascals non-stop. As you have no demo man, you do have the heavy dying of Tal on the cart. Meth does die in the map room though, while he's trying to leave to get a kill. And we have Tokos nearly with his own Uber, so this is where I wouldn't mind something aggressive on the offense, because you do need to kind of mess with them, and Tokos hasn't been sitting too passive, and you know that.
Was he with the spawn camp? He was just waiting in the spawn door there, but doesn't get picked off. Magnet comes out and finds him in the end. Centaur trying to... Yeah, I was about to say... he just bumps into Meth. No way.
Oh no. He lives, and he's within the combat bumps again.
And it was all over. It was a bit of an interesting one to watch. He was on the big earner, so yeah, he wouldn't have survived a rocket nonetheless.
Oh, and Ginger Charmer just died, but that actually works in favor of Rascals, because Ginger Charmer died finding their entire combo, pushing through tires. So they're gonna know it's here, and you can see them position for it now.
Oh yeah, the blue Uber comes out on the side of Bonk. It's a demo solo, and then they're gonna flash Tal in. They get absolutely nothing apart from the force. Spurkle standing still. Is he still lagging? He just stood still while he watched Centaur stab him from the back.
It happens. Oh god, look at Sexy Turtle. Look at Sexy Turtle setting up for the post fight here. Level 3 gun in map room. And the fight is all over the place. It is even in terms of like the combos, but that gun, it denied the space that Red wanted to take out of the spawn door. Meth had to actually peek, spam all his rockets, then go back in for health. So it will buy them more time. And look at Sexy Turtle again. He's just setting up a level 1.
I mean, he's forcing Meth to invest so many. He finally gets taken out of his troubles, but he forces Meth to use so many rockets to spam out that gun. Meth had to like dedicate himself to destroying the gun. Flo takes out Spurkle. There's going to be no level 3s. Rascals need to push in now if they want a chance at securing this out in a fast time.
Because we are nearly 4 minutes into this last hold.
Yeah, it's about like speaking of Disney miracles. I think we're on like 2 minimum, maybe 3.
Yeah.
They had that in the bag. They were like 2 up with a level 3, but good rocket placement from Meth, knowing that he had to destroy the gun. As we see here, the holds are going to re-establish. Tokos with a 12 ad. I don't think it's going to be communicated. Let's see what like Bonk is trying to move forward here, kind of somewhat. He loses the spam battle against Omni.
Yeah, Omni has been playing phenomenally these past few minutes, and I think the aggression that he has been taking has really been kind of putting the pressure on. I think if Omni was playing passive there, Rascals probably would have pushed, but because he was aggressive, they probably thought it was dead even.
Oh, the tires push. The huge flank here from the blue
Again,
combo.
not seen this time, but they have a good idea. Omni is spamming it. It does get found out early by Magnet.
Magnet's such a good play. He's gonna...
They'll
if he gets out alive, yeah.
Actually, they did use the Uber for him. Connor was forward with that Uber, but it doesn't matter. Aussie Tal, Taro, Sexy Turtle, Flow, all dying. Centaur as well, getting caught while he's going for the cleanup frags. And because Tokos had practically no one to heal there, Uber's going to be even despite the much later use from Nuclear Rats there. And we are down to 4 minutes left on the clock. This has been a 5-minute last hold so far, and Rascals, they might at this point have kind of used all of their plays. We've seen the level 3, we've seen the tires push, we've seen default push. The only thing we haven't seen from them is a map room drop. And I kinda hate that push, so I don't think we'll see them do it. Maybe they have some sort of like magic strat that works, but yeah, here we go. They're positioning for it. Tower's taking it. Tokos commits, but they will back out for now. Bonk does at least. It looks like he wants to take it on the corner for Bonk, so we won't see map room just yet.
Yeah, I mean, speaking of Disney like miracles, like I just looked up and I'm like 3 minutes. There is no way they pull off the fairy tale defense. They held off all the gimmicks and the plays from Rascals. As we see the blue Uber coming out, so good in retaliation from Core. It's gonna have like about like.
Omni dies in this post though.
That was such a good trade though. But yeah, Sexy Turtle trying it again with the level 3 gun.
This is actually really bad. No demo, no heavy for 22 seconds each when they died. Tal will fall. They do have the level 3 gun up, so players coming out of the spawn are going to have a world of hurt coming for them. Does get sapped, so it's not in play anymore, but only 2 players alive, and Bird on this cart denying all the spam from Eth. Omni, the only player alive right now, will need to buy time. He's alone for 4 seconds, and with every player dead, they nearly made that happen.
Jesus, that got a bit intense at the end. They had... I don't understand why they didn't go forward and spawn camp. That was probably what like extended the time so much more.
Yeah, but look, regardless, at the end of the day, they did it. So that's all that matters. And we do have combined logs on the screen. So this is the logs for all 3 halves combined. And Bonk, again, huge performance, 502 DPM this time, 30 to 23. A few more deaths on him. Yeah, I don't have really much else I want to say about the log. And shout out to everyone watching. Like I mentioned, between the maps, you can subscribe to the Critscast Twitch channel to view the VOD. Also, you can follow Critscast on Twitch and also subscribe to the YouTube channel. You can also connect with Critscast on Twitter and on Discord. And if you are feeling oh so generous, you can support Critscast either with merch or through Patreon, or, like I said, by subscribing to the Twitch. All of that helps us put on better shows. And we will see you guys next time for the rest of the playoffs of Respawn League Season 9, sometime next week for the 3rd place match. I've been Michael with Shakey and Wiethoofd on production. We'll see you guys next time.
Hi, old beaver! Away!